welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. We're about to do like a massive ass reading. I'm bored on just doing one deck, so we're gonna do energy check. Pull from the Light Series Tarot. Then we're gonna go to the skies with cosmic energy and get a couple themes. Then we're gonna go to the upside down and use the Stranger Things. And then we're gonna go within with the shadow deck. And then we'll probably pull some affirmations after that. Alright. So, sit tight. I'm going to try and get this done in like 23 minutes. Alright. So let's go ahead and get 5 energies from the Light Series Tarot to speak to what we are going to be reading about. Already off to a good start with the one that came out. Alright. Oh, that's Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. Alright. Anywho. 3 more, por favor. 1, 2, 3. Ask and you shall receive. Okay? Alright. Well, this is super exciting. I was not anticipating this. Yeah, more. I don't need to put it like away. Alright. We have the Hierophant coming out first. And Lady High Priestess. This is the Major Arcana pair for magical, mystical beings. Okay, so this could be potential love. I only read for divine energy, divine pairs, and this is one of them. So, I don't usually do love readings, but those two are here, and it's also about enlightenment. So maybe you're just finding balance within your consciousness and your masculine and feminine if you're not seeking love or trying to do the love thing. But if you are in a space of calling in a counterpart or divine union, this could be a sign that it is on the horizon, but it's also a sign to keep working. We have the 7 of Sword energy, which speaks to the challenge here is to remain in your integrity, not run away from situations, take care of things, responsibility, accountability kind of situation. We have the 8 of Pentacles, which is hard work. So these two things together will get you in a good balance to receive people who are aligned with you. We have the 3 of Pentacles, which is conscious connections. I always caution about this card, but in the case and context of this reading, what other energy is here, I would say as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to be aligned with people, standing in your integrity, not allowing yourself to be like sleazy about anything. Don't take anyone else's work and call it your own. But I think you're going to start, I mean, there's no other time right now than for us to be coming into union with others who are on similar life paths as us, whether that's romantically or just communally, right? So yeah, I would say I'm always going to caution when there's a 3 because of triangulation, but that could just be my trauma talking. If people are aligning to you, I'm getting an NDA. Maybe you need to sign an NDA or there's some sort of paperwork. Maybe you're going to be given quite a large opportunity. I had to sign an NDA once, and I decided that I don't think that's something I'm going to do again. If there's a signage of an NDA necessary, my consciousness doesn't want a part of it, quite frankly. Alright, let's check in with the cosmos and see what advice we are getting from the realms around us, above us. Three? I don't know, we're just doing what the fuck we want. Blessings are gifts from the universe. Receive them and share them. This one wants to come out too. Okay, we got 5 again, so I guess we're doing 5 throughout, which is going to be a lot for the Stranger Things because I read from the book on that one, but so far so good. Only 4 minutes. Usually I'm still rambling by this time. Alright, so in regards to these main energies, whether you're calling in a divine union or looking for collaborations, other folks to network, I mean, now's the time. So it's coming, it's here. Blessing being the first out of this deck, it could be like right here. I think that there can be some misconceptions when we talk about like universal gifts and stuff, like, oh, it's just gonna show up at my door, right? I'm one of those people. I'm an introvert. Come to me. Come to me. And anyway, but I think blessings can be running across people while you're running errands, being in the right place at the right time, whether that's for you or someone blessing you. Either way, I think that as long as we really lean into I'm getting that part from While You Were Sleeping, Sandra Bullock, when they're talking about he's leaning. So that might be, I don't know, maybe there's a physical situation where someone's showing their affection in your bubble. Anyway, lean into what it is you are experiencing, right? Like even the little shit, especially the little shit. A bird coming across your path, color of a couple of vehicles, a song on the radio, someone walking out of the store and holding the door for you. The more grateful and gratitude and present you are with little situations like that, the more likely the universe will continue making them happen. And that is really when you know that you're very much aligned, when you're getting constant confirmation from the world around you, right? Which, if you're not in good conscience, if you're not in your integrity, it can be the opposite. You can be like, you know, like when you're like in a hurry and something gets stuck on the doorknob, like that kind of energy, or like little I'm getting misconception, but that's not the word. Unfortunate things, right? Like misconstrued shit, right? So either way, pay attention to what you're receiving. Both are blessings, right? The things that are irritating you or sending you into frustration are there to remind you to be in your integrity and your authenticity and acknowledge your responsibility, whatever that is, okay? We have light. Light dispels darkness. Keep your inner light shining. Adventure. Adventure is the path to new worlds. My computer is glitching. I don't think I ever turned it off. I should probably do that. I don't even know how. Is there a power button? Anyway, collaboration. Collaboration achieves greater goals. So yeah, with this Three of Pentacles energy, as much as I'm cautioning you, I think I'm speaking from my own trauma, so I apologize. Conscious collaborations are coming in. People are going to be aligned with you as long as you're staying in alignment with yourself to make shit happen, right? And again, we're in this time where humanity is choosing one of two sides. So I had 2 high schoolers come to my door today, and I don't usually talk politics with them, but they brought it up, so I was like, yes, let's go. And they just wanted the mutual aid stuff, but we talked, and it was really refreshing because I didn't know, this is a really small town, and there's a large portion of MAGA and very religious folks that align with Zionism and shit like that. And so I was like, I don't know, I mind my business when it comes to, I'm a political minority because I'm not a Democrat either. I'm a revolutionary anarchist, okay? So that's not really something that this town would, So anyway, I didn't use that language with the kids either, but it was nice because they brought up ICE and we were talking about it, and we were talking about the res, and we were talking about what we think is going to happen and what that's going to look like. And I told them if they want to organize a workout or like a walkout for the schools, because a lot of high schools are doing that I would be more than happy to help organize that. And so that was really sweet. But again, I usually stay to myself. I don't usually talk to people. I do have art space tomorrow, but people haven't been coming, so I'm not getting my hopes up. So this was really refreshing to have these kids stop by and chat for a little bit. It felt aligned, right? And so I'm just sharing that. Sometimes it will come directly to your door. All right, but it's because I give free shit to them. It's not because I'm just here hanging out, all right? They know they can come get shit. All right, hope is the light in the darkness. Never extinguish it. And I think it's important for us to, as adults, to really choose to stand firm and pillar for the younger generation. So it was an honor to have. It's always an honor to have them stop by. It makes me so happy. Hey kids. I don't leave that shit out anymore because there were a few that were doing too much, but they know they can come whenever they want, and I will open it up for them. It's actually not even locked, they discovered. Okay, let's go into the upside down and look into some Stranger Things. I'm yapping, but I'm yapping fast. I like this reading. I needed something different. I just made the coolest product. But I'm so happy. You have to wait though. I'm not ready to launch my shop. I'm still figuring out the online stuff. Apparently there's this market, what is it called? Mayhem Marketplace. I applied yesterday, but then they sent me a verification code twice, and when I got the verification code, I have to use both of my phones so I can finish that. When I went in my email to get the verification code and then go back onto the website, like always, it refreshed the whole thing, and so I was like, ugh, so I need both phones, which are right there. Anyway, so maybe you're doing some troubleshooting to, just to stay aligned, right? Make sure that whatever's coming in that's, either, I mean, it's not really a challenge, but maybe you have to take a few more steps than you wanted, or, you know, alright. But I don't know, I'm gonna do Etsy and Mayhem Market, and then I don't have enough for TikTok Shop, I don't think. Maybe I do. But that won't be until probably mid-spring when I'm ready to launch everything. I'm still in the brainstorming and creation phase. But once I have shit, I will let you know everything. I'm like super against doing website because I don't want to pay for a domain. And also web design is not my forte. Okay, we only have one coming out. We need 4 more. We have the Page of Scoops with Erica on there. I love Erica's attitude. If you haven't seen Stranger Things, I highly recommend it. I did a critical breakdown of it. You can find that in the Movie Monday playlist. Or Monday Movie Monday, I don't know. That playlist. Come on, 4 more cards, please. It's really big for my hand. I'm taking you because you popped out. I think we get that card every time we use this deck. Maybe that's why it hesitated. Yellow card. Alright, there we go. There's our 5. Okay. I have my cheat sheet up here. Alright, after this we'll go into our shadow a little bit, and then we'll end on a high note. I'm getting Pitch Perfect. I love that movie. The first one's my favorite. The first one's always the best. They get a little bit too greedy with the fucking storylines when they keep making the same shit over and over. Alright. We have the 8 of Spokes, which is water energy. The Page of Scoops, which is earth. We have the 10 of Dice, which is air. We have the Sun and the 2 of Strands. So the 2 of Strands is fire and wand energy, and then the Sun. Dustin, my favorite. I love these 2 actually. These are the only 2 that came out. Dustin and Erica's relationship throughout the show is adorable. I love the conversation with them when they're in the elevator, and she's like, "You're a nerd, you're a nerd." It's so cute. I'm a nerd. Alright, anyway, let's go with 8 of Spokes. I read from the book because this is the Stranger Things deck. Alright? Sometimes you just need to say, I don't know. Oh, wait. Nope. I dump your ass and head for the next bus. There is something negative in your life holding you back, and this is a sign to part ways with it. Despite your best efforts, it's not working out, and yes, it will be difficult to say goodbye, but you will very quickly fill the void with something truly positive. So I think that's really speaking to this 8 or 7 of Sword energy. Make sure you're staying in your own integrity, and if you're not, you know what's causing you to get out of that, right? Dump your ass. I dump your ass, okay? Doesn't necessarily need to be a person, but it could be. I remember. Okay, the Page of Scoops with Miss Erica. When a page turns up, it's a call to evaluate your surroundings. The Page of Scoops is keenly interested in keeping things real, much like Erica Sinclair, who is known for reporting just the facts. She brings a vibrant ambition and a youthful energy to your reading, but has the maturity to suggest that you slow things down and determine whether you are going in the right direction. She isn't afraid of failure, but does indicate a need to decide whether potential benefits outweigh the risk. All right. We have the 10 of dice. When I read from the book, it's very difficult for me to channel. And I also don't remember what I'm reading, so I hope you're paying attention. All right. We have the Mind Flare with the 10 of dice, which again, 10 of air. Swords. Ooh, the 10 of swords. Ouch. Okay. Have you ever been losing a game so thoroughly that you couldn't wait for it to be over? This roll of the dice marks the final throw in a round that needs to come to an end. While it may be difficult to accept, there is peace in knowing things can't get worse. You may have been betrayed, but at least you aren't left guessing. You now have all the information you need to heal and move on. So I feel like this is bringing up, like we started on a really high note, but I think you're acknowledging through this energy that you're not exactly in this space of enlightenment yet, or you're not completely aligned with your own path, which is why we're getting this energy. So make sure that you're focusing. Remember, we went to the cosmos and what's above, and that was all really positive shit, right? Adventure, light, blessing, collaboration, and hope. So whatever you're in, yeah, I feel like there is definitely a sting here of like past trauma. Again, because I was bringing that up with my own self of maybe you're feeling fearful. Oh my god, I thought this was Hanson's Bop, but it's Everything's Magic. That's weird. They sound really similar. But anyway, maybe you, yeah, this is suggesting that you have a little bit of like releasing to do. Again, that could be a breakup, or it could just be your own patterns. You know, it could be any fucking thing, okay? Especially in these times, right? There's a lot. Alright, we have Two of Strands. The Two of Strands. Fire, Two of Wands. Okay. I have to reference the Lightseers Tarot in my brain before I understand. Okay? The Two of Strands beckons you like the lights of the Pinnacle Arcade, inviting you to come and play some new games, set a high score, and make your mark. Honor the eagerness you feel, but allow yourself to have the beginner's mindset. It's important to fully experience your journey, allowing for proper planning and learning along the way. And that's very much this Eight of Pentacles energy. Keep working on what you're working on. Don't give ideas away. Don't sign up for shit that, you know, isn't worth your time or energy of what you've already done or what you plan to do, right? Don't let anyone come in and take your shit. The Sun. I love Dustin. He's my favorite, but I think it's because he doesn't have teeth, and neither does Niall, and their hair is similar. He reminds me of my son. He's cute. Alright. Whether he's showing his glow up at the snowball or warming you with the rays of his trademark smile, Dustin knows how to make people feel good. The sun represents enthusiasm and dawning of better days ahead, and carefree times with your friends. It reminds you to take hold of whatever makes you the most powerful and harness the energy. Yes. That was a great way to end that. Okay. All right, let's go peek into, I said 23 minutes, we're at 19. Let's peek into the shadow aspects because of that energy. That was all working out. And then we're going to pull, I cut all of these yesterday. There's like 400 in here. They're my affirmations from the daily affirmation stuff. And so we'll pick a couple of those to get us on a high note. Again, pitch perfect. I already said that. I'm like a record. I just got really hungry, which is good. It's really hard for me to eat. I got the munchies. I prepared for this earlier. Hey, Marley, knock it the fuck off. You're driving me crazy. I'm really not nice. Shame Embrace your flaws. They are part of your unique story. Absolutely. Integrate that shadow work. Shame is often given to us from someone outside of us. I wrote my mother this huge letter today, dumping all of the bullshit from 38 years back on her and letting her know, like, no, we're not doing this. Called it out. Told her how it affected me. Let her know, and like, I don't know what this means, but, you know, if you're willing to accept this or not or whatevs. So, again, because a lot of shame was placed on me, and that's no longer mine to carry, right? So maybe you're in that space too. We have shame again, and then, oh, these are really dark. Okay, and then we have projection, which I think go hand in hand, right? Again, shame is essentially a projection from something outside of you. There's a reason you feel shame, but it's usually someone outside of you. Is this rancid? Someone outside of you telling you something, okay? Projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. So when we project on others, it's because a part of us is unhealed. Or if we have shame, it's usually because someone projected something onto us, right? We have resistance. Go with the flow and open to life's changes. I don't know what I'm showing you. You can't see shit. The jail cell. In grief. In pain, find healing and deeper connection to the self. I don't know why I keep showing you. God, I'm like... Alright, we have this one. Judgment. Judge less and understand more. That starts... I don't know why I keep fucking... Okay, we just did that all 5 times. I really wish you could see them. They're not scary. They're just dark. Like my lighting all the time. Yeah, no, can't see shit. Okay. Alright, so, I was gonna... Oh, judgment. That starts with you. When you're in a healing process, when you're getting into this space, the only way you can... Oh my god, my battery's gonna die, which is great because we're almost done. Don't. Anyway, warning now. Okay, I have 20%. I can go for another minute. Anyway, when we're aligning with this energy, with our higher self, we come into a space of healing. We are given access to gifts because we have done enough work through our shadow with others, recognizing ourselves, and also just this 8 of Pentacles energy, whatever is tangible, whatever we're working on. Okay, I'm gonna pull. I don't want to do 5. Is 5? Okay, I guess we're doing 5. Jesus Christ. By the way, 5 is a number of change. Like big change. Okay. Wealth and all good things are now flowing into my life. Today is going to be a really good day. My dreams are getting closer with every choice I make. I create and attract floods of joy, love, abundance, and well-being in my life. I think we got 6. I always make time for family and friends. And last, I move through life knowing that I am safe, divinely protected, and guided. Have a good one, y'all. Hello.